If I go up a 10, my tens place is changing to a 28.
Do you even understand any of this that you're going over? How are you just reading this or listening to it but not writing nothing down? How are you supposed to remember it if you're not writing down the examples? Where's your paper and your pencil? You need that. I'm trying to find out what you're doing too. This is ridiculous. What is that? What you just wrote, what is that? What does it say? Huh? I need you to speak up and stop talking like you can't talk. Because I heard you in there on that game system and you're louder than this. 3 what? What does it say? You wrote the number down. What does it say?
Bow ties?
No, that don't say bow ties. What did you write down? You didn't write down no daggum bow ties.
A 3.
And what'd you write down again?
A 3.
So what does that say? 3 what?
6.
3 plus 3 equals 6. That's what that is right there in the middle. 3 plus 3 equals 6. So what is this?
6 plus 4 is 7.
No, it's not. 6 plus 4 is 7. Where are you getting that from? You over here coloring stuff and not even paying attention to your work. We finna erase all this. I ain't come over here to play with y'all. You need to get you a pencil and paper as well. This crying bull crap is gonna stop. Because you ain't crying when you're on Fortnite.
Who came to the door?
Some little boy. So what are you supposed to be doing? Perimeters. Do you know anything about perimeters? Why don't you know anything about perimeters?
Or you just now learning?
I'm asking him.
Telling you.
But I'm asking him because I'm trying to find out what he knows.
You don't know it.
Tiana, let me do this. I'm over here to help him with his homework.
I know
that.
that.
Okay, can you stop doing that? That's no need for that.
Stop doing what?
Like, I'm talking to
I'm
you.
here 24/7, so I'm trying to explain to you that the teacher's sending the stuff out so that he can learn it. He don't know nothing about it.
Okay, so because he's learning it, I hear that. But I'm asking him what he knows. What has he learned from these assignments? That's what I'm asking him.
You don't understand.
I do understand. That's why I'm over here helping him with his work. There's no pencil. Okay. Give him some paper out of there. I got a pencil for you right here. Stay ready from giving it. Let's see. Oh my gosh, guy. It doesn't take that long to get some paper. Here's a pencil. Man, helping these kids with their homework, dude. So, we're gonna start with you. How many reefs do you see?
3.
Write it down. how many bow ties do you see?
3.
Wait a minute. I need you to follow along because there's a plus right there. So I need you to do exactly what you see here so we can make sense of it. Now, what was the other number you just said? How many bow ties are there?
3.
Okay. Put the equal sign outside of it. Make that right there. Now, I want you to hold up 3 fingers and start at 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3, because we got to break this down. There's 3. Now, I want you to start at 4 and count 3 more fingers on the other hand. Put this down. 4.
4, 5, 6.
3 plus 3, because you got 3 here and you got 3 here, equals
6.
make the 6. We got to work on that 6 because it's not a 0 and then a 1. It's all together. See, if you just work it in together like this, there's your 6. Try that. Start from the line and then make to the circle, or go to the circle. Work it all together. Stop picking your pencil up. We're going to have to start tracing numbers again. I know, right, bro? Got to, man. Anybody else doing it? Okay. So the next one. How many bears do you see?
6.
Count them. I want you to put your eraser on there, and I want you to count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Do it just like you did the 3. Except put the number 6 on there. Good job. Plus. How many presents do you see?
4.
Count them. I want you to make sure you got it right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Write the number 4. Equals. Okay. Now I want you to hold up your 6. So you got 6, right? That's it. Just 1. 5 and a 1 equals 6. Just hold them up. That's all I'm asking. Just hold them up. That's 6. Now I need you to count 4 more fingers and tell me what number do you get. So basically you got 6, right? Now you need to start at 7 and work your way over.
7, 8, 9, 10.
6 plus 4 equals what?
10.
All right. Put it on the paper. Because everything that you write on the paper is what you're going to write on this iPad. How many bears do you see? Count them with the eraser.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Correct. Okay. So write 5. We're going to have to work on your numbers because it's like they're not coming together. 5 should look like this, son. Just like that. So 5 plus what? How many candy canes do you see?
5,
Count them with the eraser.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. So 5 plus 5. Where's your plus sign? So you got 5 plus 5. Put the other 5 right there. Equals. Five plus 5 equals what? Use your fingers. All right. So now, since you can hold up 5, I'm going to show you something. Because you said 10 long before you even held up 2 hands or your hands. You said 10 long before that. So now you know that you got 5 over here. If they say add 4 to it, you should know that it's 9. If they say add 3 to it, you should know that it's 8. If they say add 2 to it, you should know that it's 7. They say add 1 to it, you should know that it's 6. If they say add 0 to it, you know that it's 5. Because you just said plain as day, 5 plus 5 is 10, and you didn't even see your hands. So now that I know you know what 5 plus 5 is, you should definitely know what 5 plus 4 is. You should definitely know what 5 plus 3 is. Definitely know what 5 plus 2 is. 5 plus 1 is. 5 plus 0. You get what I'm saying? That's why I say use your fingers. Because if they say 10 plus 2, what would be 10 plus 2? Use your fingers. You got 10 already, right? You got 10. So you already know 5 plus 5 is 10. So you don't even have to worry about that. You should know that these are 10. So if I add 2 more to it, I go 11, 12. That's what 10 plus 2 is. 12. Because you said you know what 5 plus 5 is. It's 10. So you know you have 10 of these, right? So if you know you have 10 of these and they say add 5 more to it. Okay, I know that I got 10 already. So if I add 5 more, hold up 5. You, hold up 5. 5, not 10. You, put yours down. So 10, you got 10 fingers, right? LJ holds up 5. 10 plus 5, what would that be? No, it would not. 10 plus 5 is not 10. You got to start at 11. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just trying to advance you, man. So, how many dogs? Well, you got to put this answer here, and then you got to do this dog one too. All right. So, how many dogs do you see? Put the 1 on there. Plus, how many trucks? Okay. That's why I said put an eraser on it, because if you put this on there, you can't make a mistake when counting. If you're just looking at it, trying to eyeball it, you may make a mistake. You need to put something on it like this, like that's 1 dog. That's 1, 2 trucks. I know that because I see that, and I'm actually touching it to see it, to make sure that it's true. 1 plus 2 is what? Use your fingers. 1. Now add 2 of them to it. How many is that? Put it on there. And then after you write that answer and you show your work, I want you to write all that on here and quit focusing on coloring. It says,
All right, we are going to look at lesson.
Model a rectangle on your geo board. Draw the rectangle and label its side lengths. Then find the perimeter in more than one way. Scroll this up so we can see.
15.2. This is find
Did you
perimeters
say
of Polygon.
draw
And
a
you know
rectangle?
that you
Shouldn't
are
you be drawing a
successful in this
rectangle if you're
area.
reading
You
the
can add all
instructions?
the side lengths to find the perimeter of a polygon, and you can multiply to find the perimeter of some polygons. So let's scroll down. You should have went over this in the Think and Grow video, so I'm not going to go over this part.
Where's the Think and
but
Grow
we're gonna
video?
look at some examples, and
Because it looks like you're putting the cart before the horse. There's a Think and Grow video that you should have been watching.
find the perimeter of the
I don't know
rectangle.
how
What?
I don't know how to get this stuff to work.
Count each unit around the
Well, you can see what?
Find the
Like,
perimeter.
do this so I can't see
A different way to find
To
the
do what?
perimeter
You
is
know what I'm
to add the side
Like,
lengths. Write an equation where P represents the unknown perimeter.
You know how to do it when you're on YouTube. How you don't know when you do it on this tablet? It's because you don't want to do it.
Equals P. 32 equals P. There is also another way to find the perimeter. Because a rectangle has 2 pairs of equal sides, you can also use multiplication to solve. Multiply the length and the width of the rectangle by 2. 2 times 7 plus 2 times 9 equals P. Multiply multiply 2 by 7 and 2 by 9.
14 plus 18.
14 plus 18 equals P. Add 14 and 18.
Are you writing this down? Because
32
you're going to have some
equals
problems.
P.
This is an example that you can use.
So, the perimeter
Pause
is
this.
32 centimeters.
See, I know that you're listening, but you need to listen and write stuff down. They're not giving you this just so you can try to remember it in your head. What are you crying for? What are you crying for? This is work. This is work. This is what you got to do to pass. Not only do you need to pass, you need to know this, because when the test comes up, ain't no cheating. Ain't no Fortnite in front of the test. And when you take that test, it's going to reflect what you have been doing, what you have been studying, both of you. And then you'll see if you're failing or if you're passing. So cut the waterworks out and let's get this work done. Write it down. Go clean your face up and then let's get back to this work. Three plus 3 is what? Say it loud and proud. All right. I want you to write that down. Everything that she just said about make the length and the width. So you have 7 and you have 9. 2 of both of them. You don't need to look at that. You just need to know what it is. All you gotta do is count. Okay, so what does she say about this? She said, another way that you can do, because you already know that you can add 7 and 7 and get 14, or you can add 9 and 9 and get 18. So now I want you to show the work. 7 plus 7, 9 plus 9, or 7 plus 9, 7 plus 9, whichever way you want to do it. Okay, what's 7 plus 9? Use your fingers. It's something that you used to know when we used to do this all the time.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16.
Are you gonna write it down, or you just gonna put it in your head? 16 plus what? There's another 7 plus 9 over there. So 16 plus 7 plus 9 equals.
7 plus 9 equals 16.
So 16 plus 16. Yes, on to the next assignment. Equals. Why do I have to like walk you all the way through this when you know this already? 16 plus 16 is what?
17.
Put it on paper. Do it the up and down way that I showed you. Are you listening to it or are you just watching it?
Yeah. Be that book.
Where's the volume at on there? Need some headphones for that joint. It's low as I don't know what. You have to tell your teacher, put a message on there that it's very low. You can barely hear it. I mean, you turn TV off, you can still barely even hear it. Come on, man. This is simple math. Stop trying to do it on your finger. It's right there in your face. 6 plus 6 is what?
12.
So do the math the way I showed you. Bring the 2 down, carry the 1. Loud and proud.
Dog. Dog.
Loud and proud.
32.
On to the next one. So she said also, the way that you can do it is 2 times 7 right there. And I want it somewhere because you like taking up a lot of paper when you can actually just be doing it inside these lines.
R. Rat.
Mm-hmm.
He. Can. Pup.
What is this crying for, dude? Like, are you serious right now? If we was playing Fortnite, would you be crying? So act like this is Fortnite and study it the same way you did that. Go clean your face up and let's get back to this work. Because if you cry again, I promise you, we're finna hit these push-ups. We're gonna get all this down. And I'm gonna make a believer out of you.
W. Win. What?
Yeah. X. That's an X.
Fox. Z. Zebra. Z. Q. Queen. What?
The volume on this thing is like extra low. Okay, so next thing, you can't even hear nothing. He ain't got no headphones? Cause this thing is low. Like, you can't hear nothing she's saying. Have y'all reported to the teachers that they're talking low and you can barely hear them? Have you reported to the teachers that they're talking low and you can barely hear them?
It's only on certain videos.
Even if it's certain videos, you know, they still need to be made aware that the kids can't hear this stuff.
Right.
Leave a comment, do a video. Hey, you know, my son can't hear what you're saying. Could you speak up more in your videos?
No, you can leave a comment right now.
What's the next one?
Hello, it's Mrs. Filtari.
So I can hear that one a little bit better. Press play on it and listen to her. So, 2 times 7 is what? We just worked on the timetables earlier this week, or last week. Was it earlier this week? One of them. Anyways, 2 times 7 would be 7 plus 7.
One word that rhymes with is
Loud and proud. I want to hear it.
14.
writing part.
Write it on the
Can you
paper.
think of and say some other words that rhyme with and
2 times 9 is the next one.
You might have said top or shop. Chop. Maybe
What's
mop.
the
As long
so,
as your rhyming word has
2 times 9 would be
and
the same as saying what?
You made a rhyming word. Now we will listen for the first.
If I just said 2 times 7 would be 7 plus 7, what's 2 times 9?
You say it back
What would that
to me
be?
and tell me just the first sound.
9 plus
Say umbrella. Umbrella. Otters.
10,
Secret.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Let me show you something. So if I told you 10 plus 10,
Upper.
what would that be?
20.
So you know that. What would 9 plus 9 be?
Now it's time to blend our sounds together to say the whole word.
There's a 9 here, there's a 9 there. But you're missing a 1 which would make it 10, and you're missing a 1 that will make it 10 on the other one. So what would that be? You took away 2 numbers. 20 take away 2.
18.
So it's double the number. On to the next one. What's she telling you to do now? Oh, now we're on to the work. Let's go to the work.
Here's another one.
Okay, another one.
Zip.
The rectangular sign is 34 feet longer than it is wide. What is the perimeter of the sign? First, let's understand.
Make the rectangle. And put that over there too. 14 feet. And on this next paper, you're going to have to stop using the whole thing for just small problems. See how small that is? But look where you at on the paper. You're all the way at the bottom. You should have been in one of these lines. Here, one of these columns.
Say box. Say jam. Much. What was that vowel sound?
I did it that way.
Say lid.
Play.
The problem. You know the width is 14 feet, and the length is 34 feet longer than the width.
What was that vowel sound in the middle?
Next,
You said 34 feet longer than the width.
Get your choppers out. I will say a word. You will say it back to me and chop for a second.
Pause.
then add the side length.
Add 34 to 14 to find the length.
Three sounds.
So do the math the way I showed you. 34 or 14 and then 34, just like you did the 16s.
Say jug. Say lid.
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 She's trying to help you with the sound that's in the middle. So it's an I sound. Lid. I.
Ba.
Big.
Did.
She said bid.
Big.
That's why I said you need some headphones for this. Got them up.
4 plus 4.
I will say a word or a word family. You will add a sound
So
at the
what's
beginning.
the answer?
48.
Say and.
Together, find the perimeter.
At the beginning.
And
And
then
the word
leave
is
it solve. 34 plus 14 equals 48.
say us.
14 plus 14 plus 48 plus 48 equals 124.
You already got the answer. But basically what you're supposed to do is write a 14 here, 14 there, 34 here, 34 there.
And the word is rub. Say
Is.
and the word is.
Because what you're trying to do is find the
I
perimeter,
will say the whole word. You say it back.
which is the P all over
Just the
again.
first sound of it. You
P stands for perimeter.
say his.
Is.
Without left is
Is. There you go. Good job.
Say gum.
Gum.
Without what's left is
And then the bottom ones are 34.
No, see, without good, it's
without
You take the.
what's left is
You got. What she's telling you is take the sound away, like the g sound. When she said gum, you have to take the g away, which is g, and you have 2 letters left, which is u and m. So pay attention. Press play.
And the bottom
Lip.
one is on
without
the
what's left is
bottom one is 34.
say
If.
sub. Without what's left is
See, you still got to pause. Do this over again.
We'll teach just the first.
How you start this over? I need you to pay attention to what she's telling you because she's trying to help you with what letters is left. She's giving you the sound and she's telling you to take something away. Go clean your face up. I'm not doing this waterworks with y'all. Now, 14 and 14 give you what? Write it down on the paper. I don't want you to tell me. I want you to write it down. I want to see your work. Because this is what the teacher is going to tell you. I want to start seeing your work. I want to make sure that you know this and you're not just being told this. This is studying to show yourself approved. So when you pass your test, when that test comes, you're going to pass it because you know it. But if you don't know it, how do you expect to pass a test? You can't. You just gonna guess every answer? Is that what you're gonna do? Well, if you don't want to do that, son, you have to study. You have to put in the work now. Get off of that daggone thing up in there and get in this work. You could have been doing this work long before I got here. All you had to do was study it. Listen to the teacher, write the stuff down, and make it plain. So you can get an understanding of it. It's not that hard. It's the fact that you don't want to do it. Because if I took Fortnite in every single game out of that room right now and put some in there that you've never played, I guarantee you, you would figure it out. That's the same thing with this. You have to figure it out. That's why I'm here helping you. But don't give, for me just helping you and you're not even applying yourself, I'm pretty much wasting my time. That's what it's like, wasting my time. That's how the teachers feel. I don't know if y'all know that, but that's how teachers feel. They feel like they're wasting their time. 14 and 14.
Hello, it's Mrs. Bontari, and it is time for our Integrity City Make Awareness lesson. We begin with our Friday lesson of page 15 in our blue book. And as always, we are going to start with rhyme.
Now do 34 and 34.
Today, we are going to be making rhyming words with the word family up. Can you say that?
Up.
Up. One word that rhymes with up is hop.
Hop.
Up. Up is the writing part.
Good job.
Can you think of and say some other words that rhyme with
4 plus
up
4 is 8.
and hop?
3 plus 3 is 6.
So now,
68.
right, 68. So now
You might
put a
have
plus
said
sign right there.
hop.
Let me show you something that you just did. You put the answers right beside it. No, I meant a plus sign in the middle. Why would you put it up under there? You
As
just
long
did
as your
something.
rhyming word has
I want to show you what
up
you
as the
just did.
writing part,
You put the
and
answers
your rhyming
kind of like how Jeremiah's was like this. You put them right beside one another. Now put the plus sign in the middle.
You say it back to me and tell me just the first sound.
Equals on the outside.
Say umbrella.
Umbrella.
Now what I want you to do is 8 plus 8 is what? Because see, they're not up under each other, but they can be. But I want you to imagine that they're there. So 8 plus 8, write it down.
Ticket.
What is it?
Upper.
Up, down.
I remember when my son knew 8 plus 8 without even having to use his fingers.
Sounds together.
I remember that.
I will say the sounds first, and it's your turn to say the sounds and blend them together to say the whole word. Just say
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Repeat her.
5.
Repeat what she's saying.
Okay. 16.
Okay, now do 2 plus 6. 2 plus 6, LJ.
8.
8 plus 16 is what?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
So what's your answer? If you put it here, put it there, put that 28 there and that 68 there, what's your answer?
I say the word, you say it back.
Put it there. Put it on the paper. Put 28 plus 68, and you got your answer.
Ready, set,
You have it right in your face, but since you don't see it, I'll just have you do it this way.
say bye.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What's the next thing you're supposed to do?
supposed to add 8 plus 8.
So what is that?
8 plus 8
You wrote it on a piece of paper and you don't even see it.
16. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 6 is 9.
Get your choppers out. I will say a word. You will say it back to me and chop. Or segment it into all of the
96.
sounds that you hear.
Okay.
Remember, the words we're listening to have 3 sounds or phonemes in them. So you have 3 chops. Say dot. Dot.
Dot.
Chop it. Say
Dot.
jump. Say lid.
There's your 96. Now it's 96. And the 14 over there, and that's 28. So you got 28 and 96. 8 plus 6 is what?
Five.
1 plus 9 is what?
1 plus 9 is 10.
Plus 2 is what?
Chop.
12.
There's your answer.
Now I will say
You want to know how you got it?
word family.
Well, she said that 34 plus 14 would give you 48. Okay, so you have to do 48 and 48.
And at the beginning, at the
There's your
word
answer, 96. Didn't you just do that over there? 96. But you also had 14 plus 14. So you can't leave this out.
and the word is
What is the answer to that? 14 and 14.
say up.
8 plus
It's right there.
And the word is
20.
Okay, so now you got to 28. 96 plus 28 gives you what?
and the word is
28.
rub. Say in. And the word is kid. Now I will say the
Write it on the
word.
paper and do it yourself.
You say it back to me. You will take just the first
Write it on the
letter.
paper and do it yourself. Write it on that side right there. Right.
Say kid.
28 plus 96.
Without
That's going to give you your P, which is your parameter
say down.
or perimeter.
Without what's left is say pound. Without
8 plus 6,
what's left is
you said was what?
say lip. Without
So if it was 8 plus 8, you know that it's 16. But it's saying 8 plus 6. So take away 2 of that from 16 and what do you have?
what's left is
16 minus 2 would be what?
back to me. We'll change just the first sound.
What?
14.
Say
Okay, so basically that's the same thing. If you had put a 2 right here, that would be 8 plus 8. But you have 8 plus 6. So just take away 2 from the 16 if you know that 8 plus 8 is 16.
Fun.
Now 8 plus 6, which is minus 2 of those, you have 14 like you just said. Put the 4 there, carry the 1. Make your line so it doesn't all look bunched together. Alright, so now do the math.
1 plus 2 is 3.
And the word is
Plus 9
his.
is
Last word. Say hug.
11.
See, if you would have just did 1 plus 9 is 10, and then 10 plus 2 is 12.
Done. Excellent work this week, friends.
So write the whole 12 under there. What is your answer?
124.
Let's see if we're right.
Oh, the perimeter is 124 feet.
Hi, it's Miss Fair.
124 feet
We're
is the
letter
parameter.
sound.
Make sure you put feet on
Let me
there.
see. So you need to
FT
get that pointer
for
finger
feet.
ready. First, I'm gonna say them, but you need to make sure you're saying them along with me. Then you're gonna say them by yourself.
Now let's move on to the work.
But,
Where we at?
your turn. Great
I need you to
job.
be
Now
louder
put the
than
whole
that.
slide together. Make sure you're saying them with me.
Buzz.
All right, we are going to look
Loud.
at lesson 15.2. This is find perimeters of a polygon, and you will know that you are successful in this area when you can add all the side lengths to find the perimeter of the polygon, and you can multiply to find the perimeter of some polygons.
Yeah.
So let's scroll down. You should have went over this in the Think and Grow video, so I'm not going to
Your turn.
go over
Ready?
this part, but we're going
What?
to look at some examples
Not M. You're
and
supposed to be making the
some
sound.
problems, and I'll give them to you as examples that you can use when you do your homework, and then we'll look at your homework and cross some of those off. So yesterday, you guys should have seen 15.1 where they used units to go around and you were counting the
Make the M
squares.
sound when
This
she
time they're
finishes.
giving you the lengths and the measurements. So
Your
all
turn.
you
Ready?
need to do to find perimeter is add all of your sides together. Now remember, the inside is area, the outside is perimeter. So right now, in order to find the perimeter, all we have to do is add
Yeah.
all of our sides together.
Huh.
Okay? So when I do
Great
number
job.
one,
Remember,
We're not
if
saying the
these
letters,
letter
we're
sounds are
making the
giving you
sounds that the letters
E5.
make. But good job. Work on this G
3
and work on this F.
plus
That's what you need to work on.
3
Because I heard
plus
J instead of
two.
G. And
And
for
it shows
F, I
right here
heard
what
F
standard
instead of.
unit you're using. So they're using
So let's go over it one more time. Let's get her down. Wait till she finishes. And when she gets back over here, I want to hear them out loud and proud.
Your turn. Ready?
It's not J, it's G.
What?
Hey, listen to her. Watch.
But.
Don't even repeat, just listen.
Yeah.
5 plus 3 is 8. 8
Huh?
plus 3 is
Ha. Ga.
9.
What?
11.
Ha. Yeah.
And
Ha.
then 11 plus 2 is
So,
Your turn.
Ba.
Ready?
all right.
and 11
Ba.
plus 2 is 13.
Z.
Equals
Yeah.
13.
Ha. K. G. W. K. Yeah. K. H. F.
Great job. Remember, if any of these
It's all
letter
good.
sounds
Good
are
job.
giving you trouble,
On to the next
keep
one.
practicing. The more you practice, the better you'll get at it.
All right,
Now,
5 plus
I'm
3
timer,
plus
so when I
3
get done with this,
plus 2.
I write my
8
answer and
plus
add all of this.
3 is 11
5
plus 2 is 13.
Plus 3 is 11. Plus 3 is 13. So this answer should be 13 meters. The perimeter is 13 meters around.
So put the 13 M outside of
The
there. I'm trying to show you how to show your work.
meters around. All I
Pause
did.
it. Look, you can keep on going or you can go to the work because I see that you know it now. But I'm just showing you how to show your work.
Great job.
So
Did
now you
get
got
them all?
this one,
If
which is
not,
the
that's
sixes.
Okay. Keep
What are you looking for?
practicing.
My
Bye.
here.
See you next time.
So you could do that one, or you can move on to your work and let's see what you know.
Fluency, so I need you to get that pointer finger ready. First, I'm gonna say them. We need to make sure that you're saying them along with me. Then, you're gonna say them by yourself. Ready? Let's do the first row together. S,
I don't think
N,
she did this
D,
one, like the
C,
first
You don't need to do it when
Your
you're doing your
turn.
work. I need you to do your work now. Good job.
Good
Loud and proud.
job. Now let's do the whole page together. Make sure you're saying it with me. S,
S,
N, D,
D,
C, P,
C,
W,
W,
R,
R,
Q, E, S, F, X, K, B, C.
I want you to do them on your own.
7,
'Cause I see that she kind of throwing you off. What is that?
9, S,
What is that?
N,
What is that?
B,
No.
D,
Yes. So you got to know your B's from your D's. One goes this way, the other one goes that way.
9.
Start over.
S, and that one.
Loud and proud.
S, N, D, C, P, W,
Loud and proud.
R,
What?
Qua,
What is a qua? What letter is a qua? It's a Q, Jeremiah. A Q. Start all over again from the top. Each time that you mess up, we're going to start all over from the top. Loud and proud.
S, N, D, C, P, W,
Loud and proud.
R, 9.
Q.
Q,
Start all over.
S, N, D, C, P, W, R, Q, P,
Loud and proud.
S.
What? Is that a sound or is that a letter?
A letter,
That's not a sound. I mean, that's not a letter. That's a sound that you just did. What letter is that?
F,
Well, say F.
F,
Start all over. I want them done.
S, N, D, C, P, W, R, Q, P, S, F, X, K, V,
You've seen the same letter right here. Start all over. Loud and proud.
S, N, D,
What letter is that? You've been saying it all of a sudden you forgot? It's a C. Start all over. Loud and proud.
S, N, D, C, P, W, R, Q, P, S,
Go clean your face up. Then we're going to come back and you're going to start all over. What we got going?
I did this one on the paper.
Okay. Those are examples. I want you to actually do the work now. Is this the actual work?
I'm doing.
Yeah, is this the actual work?
Yes, this is the one that she did. She
The
wants
sheet?
us to-
So is there anything after this?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, just trying to make sure. You already did this one. Right there. 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3. 13 FT or M. I think there's an M on there. And that's an F. How you play Fortnite and can't do the F sound or know that that's an F. Every time you pick up the game, it says Fortnite. F. The biggest thing that's on that dadgum game that you're looking at is an F. Let's get it.
S N D C P W R Q P S F
12.
X
12 plus
K
6 is
V C.
That's it. You can keep on going over this stuff every day. Move on to the next one.
Your turn.
You already did it. So we're going to wait, and then you're going to be going to the next lesson, whatever's next. All right, so this one. There's just a bunch of 6s.
6 plus 6 is 12.
Great job. Remember, if you're having any trouble with any of these letters, keep practicing. The more you practice, the better you'll get. Now, I'm going
What's
to
2
set a
plus
timer
6?
for 20 seconds, and I'm going to see how many letters you can get.
That's how you're
Ready?
going to figure that out.
Go.
18. And then 18 plus 6 is 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 24.
S F X K V C.
Did you get them all? If not, that's okay. Keep practicing. Bye.
Make sure you
See
put that
next
FT
time.
on there. Show your work.
Hi, it's Miss Fair.
On to the
We're
next
gonna
page.
go over nonsense words. So nonsense words are silly words that you just sound
All right,
out.
let's see y'all
Let's
get
do
this
the
down.
first
I
one
want
together.
to see it because I'm going to be checking your work here in about
Bomb.
15 minutes. What time is it?
It
2:40.
is
So, yeah,
on.
about 15 minutes. I'll be checking your work.
Just it. Just
Man, I'm just chopping it up with the kids, trying to get them right on their work. If y'all need a brother services, hit me up, man. I will come train your kids up. I'll work with them. We can work together, to get these kids on the right track. They can't just do this on their own, but, we got to tell them to put these games down. Us as parents got to take authority, and we got to tell them what to do because these kids, they don't want to do the work, but they want to play a game. Listen, that game system that you playing, young kids, that game system had to be created by somebody, and they had to study to show themselves approved. They had to learn to work as well. So you got to do the same thing. If you ain't doing your work, if you ain't doing good at school, then put the game system down because it ain't finna help you. But what we can do as parents, we will help you. But you got to apply yourself. And it ain't going to be easy, but it will get better. I'll talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Blessings to y'all. Knowledge.